Hi, Angel. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, definitely. You joined immediately. How's it going? So yeah, it's still like. By the way, we have new web event, which is like 40 primogems. So yeah, don't forget to do that, guys. So yeah, you can just check again its special event button right here. Then you see like each of them, it's like brings you 40 primogems. So yeah, don't forget to do that. Pretty cool one, second one. Other than that, yes, it's still a little bit questionable about banners like 5.1 and 5.2. We definitely know about Xianyun and Zhongli. I think we will get Zhongli rerun. But other than that, I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I for Chaska, if you ask me. Oh, hi Mr. Dever, hi MZ, how are you doing, guys? Oh yeah, don't miss it, because like Mualani, I mean, I haven't seen damage, but I know that damage is going to be crazy. I mean, I haven't seen the damage yet. I mean, like only like, but that damage is going to be crazy, believe me or not. Oh, maybe you need to do that when it's raining. Just a second. Just a second, guys. I was curious about this one. You know why? Because no, it's not. Sorry, I made it. I saw with freedom. Oh yes, actually, Mr. Dua, we like let's say we already mentioned about that. Like damage is going to be better, way like better than Neuvillette's damage, definitely. Like you know, like the wave damage going to be like crazy. But the problem is, like, is she going to be super convenient to use?
Fresh and floral.
But damage-wise, she's going to be way better than you. I mean, yes, and it's like, you know, like, it's noticeable better. You know why? Because she dedicated wave damage. If you get like 3 stacks, she has like 1.8 second duration. You can do like up to 3 or 4 hits, by the way, and it brings you a ton of damage. And just keep that in mind, it's without Xianyun and without a Pyro Archon. As soon as you get those characters, her damage is going to be way better. So yeah, she's crazy. I mean, oh hi Paquita, how are you doing? She can do really, yes, exactly. No, I'll definitely put, yes, actually yes, she's like, oh hi Yoni, how are you doing? Mualani, yes, Mualani is insane. Yes, I know, guys. I mean, like, you know, like, let's say you just like, do you remember like when they nerf her, and even despite all of the nerfs, she's still crazy. But just imagine how she would be without those nerfs. So that's why they nerf her. And keep that in mind, it's without Xianyun buff, it's without new set, I think, you know, without supportive set. With all of that, like, the damage is going to be just insane, crazy damage, believe me or not. And we still don't know like how Pyro Archon mavuika is going to be, you know, like, because with Xianyun is not so great for Mualani, unfortunately. I think Dia will be better, if you ask me, but still Xianyun is the only good, I would say, player application for now because she has that Goba. So yeah, if you are going to use Mualani with Xianyun, use that Goba. That Goba will bring you some additional power application. So yeah, don't forget to do that. It's like now, you know, like if you remember, like when I use Xianyun in Spiral Abyss, I always use that Goba. He is super useful, by the way, because he shots 4 times every 2 seconds if I'm not mistaken, which is pretty, or 2.5 seconds, which is normal ICD. So yeah, her damage was still good as yes. Oh, I'm good, Yoni, thank you very much. I will, if she wasn't nerfed, she probably became Hydro Archon. You know, like about Hydro Archon, I think like just imagine her damage is better than like Hydro Dragon damage, but Neuvillette is still will be way more convenient to play. The only question is now about like how she's convenient in the combat, because like fighting against Hilichurls is like completely different story. When you are in Spiral Abyss, it might be a little bit tricky. You know why? Because like I don't know if you know, but she gets that resistance to interruption. It's not immunity, and her resistance to interruption, if I'm not mistaken, is the same as Xianyun has. Exactly the same, but since she is range, it's a little bit more, not higher, but more maybe tankier, something like that. It's still, I mean, but when she is at like state, you know, like Sharky Bite state, you know, when she gets that 3 stacks and use that skill. But still, I think like you need to get used to her play. Anyway, like whatever it takes, like she's still pretty good, like insane DPS. I mean, and damage way better than Neuvillette's damage. Kazuha is oh Yoni, come on. I mean, you know, Yoni, if you ask me, it's up to you. But you know, we discussed that a lot of time about her damage. Her damage is going to be, yes, crazy, like better than Neuvillette. Let's say she's going to be best DPS in the game right now, and that's obvious. By the way, Kinich is also going to be pretty good, you know. Yes, and Kinich is not a bad character at all. So yeah, Kinich is also going to be great. And if you use Kinich with Emily, let's say double Pyro, double Dendro characters, like team, like he will be do like you know, the damage output is going to be pretty crazy. And just keep that in mind. All of this like is with free-to-play weapons. It's not like 5-star weapons, etc. So yeah, it's like free-to-play weapons and without supportive sets. So yeah, Emily cannot use that new supportive natlan set. Shanling cannot use that support, and Bennett cannot as well. So yeah, like it's damage without that new natlan abilities, Night Soul points. Get a supporter first, like Xianyun and mavuika, then think about which DPS. Actually, MZ, if you ask me, it's for new account, it's not a great idea. You know why? Because yes, maybe but getting Mualani is not a bad idea first. You know why? Because even without Xianyun and mavuika, Mualani is still great, even without those characters. But if you get at least one of them, you can use Kachina, by the way, guys. You know, you can use Kachina as a supportive characters for Mualani, because you can give her new supportive set, and you will get additional 40% increased damage for free by using only 1 Night Soul point. So yeah, like she's going to be crazy. And by the way, you can use Kachina with Kinich as well. I'm scared when the mavuika, yeah, will turn out, yeah. Those 2 characters, MZ, will be just crazy. Well, good thing I didn't pull you. Actually, yes, Mr. Dever, that was a great thing. You know why? Because in a 5.0, they will revamp this new gacha system, and you, let's say, if you will be like pretty lucky enough, you can get that rainbow, rainbow like wish, you know, like, which is like 55 to 45%. Why not? So you can get more out of your primogems, which is no need. Like, I wouldn't suggest you to spend your primogems at the moment, like at all. Just keep all of them, because in the future, like as soon as we get 5.0, like that new system, will be settled. I mean, like it's going to be like, maybe they will do something else in the future, but it's going to be way better than the system we have at the moment. Oh, I will try and get Sean and kinich. And yes, MZ, by the way, yeah, if you will go for kinich, it doesn't mean you need like Emily, you know, like, yes, Emily, why you need Emily? Like, why Emily is so good for kinich? Because Emily plays that Lumidus case. That Lumidus case attacking characters with a pyro application and keeps that burning, you know. And in this case, kinich can do like more damage. But kinich at the same time is also Dendro. It can apply Dendro. So you can go even without kinich and use, let's say, Nahida. Or maybe, let's say, Dendro Traveler. Oh no, Dendro Traveler, no. Dendro Traveler is not so good. Unfortunately, Dendro Traveler plays that circle, and if Pyro exists, you can destroy that. So yeah, it's like Dendro. Yo or... Yo is not bad, I would say. Then maybe you can use Collei also. Collei lasts for 9. So yeah, Nahida is like second best. And unfortunately, yes, kinich cannot benefit from EM. He attacks scalar. But still, Nahida is not a bad option. You can use Baiju, by the way. Baiju, by the way, it gives you additional attack. Baiju is not a bad option for kinich. I'm surprised about 5.2 have no Archon released. Oh, about that, yes, maybe. I mean, why not? Oh, that isn't not... Yes, about the potential MZ, yes, that's right. You know what I always do? Get DPS runs and support low. Well, that's actually not a bad idea, Mr. Dever. You know why? Like DPS. Let's say sooner or later you will change that tactics. I definitely know. And you know why? Because let's say maybe let's say like when you get more and more characters, like let's say if you have a lot of characters, sooner or later you decide that I already have enough support of the DPS characters and I can create teams with only supportive characters. For example, I like to play teams like Kazuha, Shinchu, Xianyun and Bennett. All of these characters are supportive characters or field DPS characters, but still are crazy. By the way, Emily, if you have Emily with C6 Bennett, you can use Kazuha, Xianyun, Emily and Bennett, and that's a crazy team, by the way. Because and all of them is also supportive or field DPS character, but still pretty good team, because like Emily will get infusion from Bennett C6 and you can apply pyro and you will get ton of damage because Emily can benefit from attack buff from Bennett. So yeah, this is a crazy team. So yeah, sooner or later you will get there anyway, because supportive characters anyway, like all of them has more values than DPSs. Yes, let's say if we get like some characters like Neuvillette is crazy because he is super convenient character. He is like so easy to play, like his range charge attacker and that like spin to win mechanic is just insanely crazy. I mean, you need to try that spin to win, by the way, at least once and you will be amazed. So yeah, I don't use it so much because for me it's a little bit like, it's not a cheating anyway, it's like a legit mechanic. But still, I mean, you need to try that. So what do you think good team for Mualani? I mean, early team. For early team, it's like you need at least one Dendro to keep that burning. You need one burning character, like let's say Xianyun, Nahida, Mualani, and second Hydro would be okay. You can go mono pyro team. Why is like Hydro, you know, like why Dendro? Dendro can keep that burning on. Emily, by the way, is not a bad option for Mualani. But if you don't have, you can go Xianyun, Dia, Mualani, and some Anemo character. Even though Anemo is not like that Vivi set, gives only 10 seconds, you still can benefit from that, like Kazuha and Sucrose. You can go mono Hydro team like Kokomi if you have her, or Xianyun, Furina and Mualani, and like last one is can be either Pyro, Shenling, or maybe Kazuha. It's up to you. I would say Kazuha is better because it's mono Hydro team. You can go the team like Hyperbloom, by the way. In Hyperbloom team comp, she is also pretty good. Yes, maybe against bosses, the DPS output is not so high, but you can easily go, like, you know, I like to use the team like Furina, Neuvillette, Raiden, EM Raiden, and Nahida. Instead of like Neuvillette, you can go Mualani. Yes, Neuvillette, it still will be way more comfortable to play, but Mualani is not a bad option. You know why? Because you still can do Hydro damage. So yeah, and Hyperbloom as well. So yeah, also you can go the team like I also like to play. It's Dia, Mualani, Raiden, and Nahida, and you can do a lot of wave, by the way. Dia, by the way, is not a bad option for Mualani. Even with Constellation 1, without any Constellation. Kinich is actually found out that has good teams like Kinich, Shenling, Bennett, and Kirara. Oh yeah, you can use Kirara, by the way, you're right, MZ. I mean, it's not a bad team. You know, like about Bennett and Shenling, if you ask me, MZ, I think Bennett and Shenling maybe yes, but Bennett, Bennett and Shenling not a great option. You know why? Because if you notice the gameplay of Kinich, he used that hook. Let's say I have a hook, like I hook the enemy, right? And I have like let's say in touch with that enemy, right? But even though he is like Claymore, he attacking from the range. It means, and he like going around like that. And if you notice, there is a like small field within green. And you know why that field is? This field is for if you are on that field, you get some night soul points back. It means if you place like Bennett's buff right here, right? And you go around, you lose that buff. So Bennett like automatically not a bad option, not a great option for Kinich. Why Shenling is not so great? You need to be too close to enemy, you know? And I don't know how it's going to work, but Dia instead is a great option because Dia creates pretty good field. Even Neuvillette can benefit from that field, you know? So yeah, it's like a little. Why Emily, by the way, is not bad because Emily also like her like hit radius is pretty high. And Nahida also like her radius is just crazy. She can mark enemies from a distance. So yeah, that's why I don't think Shenling and Bennett great option. If you like, it's about the game. If you notice, like I would suggest you to like see gameplay again, and you will get what I mean. I mean because like Bennett's definitely not a great option. Like, you know, let's say Baiju is way more better in my opinion. That's why Mavuika is going to be great for Kinich because she will not create a field most likely. She will give you pyro application and she will give you some buff. So yeah, that field it's like, you know, like it's bad option. By the way, Vortex, have you heard Genshin won the best mobile game? Free Mualani here. For real, I didn't know that. Let me like copy that. I will check it later. I didn't know that. Actually, you know, like, let's say this game, I mean, I like it so much, but this game deserved like winning something. You know why? Because like so many players play it. Yes, they are pretty greedy, I mean, in terms of like summoning, wishing system, etc. But I think in a 5.0 something will change. You know why? Because like they revamp a lot of things. Like wishing system, they just made that weapon banner more like free-to-play friendly. They will give us 5-star for free every year, which is good. Also, yes, it's only standard, and by the way, keep that in mind, they will increase that roster, I mean standard banners roster, because we still don't have like any. And you know what I think? I think we will get something in a natlan. Maybe it's going to be one of the natlan characters which will be added to the standard banners, maybe. Because if you know, if you remember, we got 2 characters from, let me check it. So yeah, just a second. So yeah, they added Tignari, which is Sumeru character, right? And they add Dia, and Dia is Leo Harbor character, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it real quick. I don't remember exactly. Dia is, oh no, Dia is Sumeru as well, right? No, Dia is Leo, just a second. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, Dia and Tignari, both of them are from Sumeru. So yeah, maybe we will get like 1 character from Natlan. I don't know which one. You know, maybe even Chaska, if you ask me. And I will explain why. Because maybe even Chaska. Maybe even Chaska, we'll see. But they will add that character, new one, only after first phase of free pulls, you know, like the event will be finished, and after that they will add the character. So yeah, so you can go for a new updated roster only next year. Oh yeah, damn, is rare. Real, no Archon quest. Oh yeah, Archon quest, yes, it's a little bit, we will get Archon quest a little bit late. Oh hi Dreamers, how are you doing? Oh, by the way, Dreamers, I will do the team you told me yesterday. It's like Neuvillette, Raiden, Furina and Jin. And I'll hate him, Yao Yao, Cookie and Shinchu. Just like, let me just like just discuss about the like new updates, and after that I will start. Yeah, kinich cannot be circle impact. I think Dia is good. Yeah, MZ. You know why? Because usually he is going around, and the problem is not because of he's going around. He creates that field, and that field like about 30% of that circle, and you need to go to that field to get Night Soul points quickly. You know, you just check the game, you will see that. And in this case, neither of characters like Bennett or Shanling can be good for both for kinich, unfortunately. Yes, you can somehow use Shanling, but Bennett no, definitely. Because I don't think kinich he doesn't have snapshotting, definitely, because snapshotting is pretty, let's say, super rare and valuable like ability, and not so many characters have that. But Dia instead, yes, creates field. Also, let's say if you want to do some hyper blooming, by the way, which one create a field? None of them. So yeah, you can go Raiden maybe to do some like spread damage. You know, because you know why? Because like Raiden is coordinate attack. It's also pretty useful, but not Cookie Shinobu, definitely. Because she, even though he is a Claymore character, he is kinda range when you use that skill. I think Dia is good, yeah. I was used. Oh, hi Switchblade, how are you doing? Have you seen? No, I haven't seen like any videos about Mualani, but if you're talking about the damage, yes, she is crazy. Oh, hi Lee, how are you doing? Yes, kinda like that, Mr. Dever, like 5, like completely, like, let's say, like, as you told us about, like, it's like DLC, it's not a, like, update, it's like new, it's new game, it's a DLC update, it's not a game. Because, like, let's say they change so many things in this game, and maybe they will change some mechanic, by the way, as well. So yeah, it's like they will add some multiplier. I still don't know, but I heard about that.
Ignorant overruled. Witness my rise.
This will brighten up the place.
The wind knows me. Well done. How inconsiderate. Impossible.
62.
Alrighty, let me just do some Spiral Abyss maybe. I think if Genshin wants Game Award, not gonna lie, they should give us something like... yeah, maybe. I hope Chaska will be... Yes, maybe, by the way, maybe they will put Chaska or like some 5-star. We'll see. I mean, imagine if Xianyun became standard. Oh, I don't think so. You know why? But you know, like never say never, but like it's maybe like because we don't have any Geo character, by the way, 5-star Geo character. We have double Pyro and that's it. It's only 2 Pyro and 1 of any other elements. So because of that, maybe they will put some Geo. I don't think they will put Albedo. About that video, by the way, Switchblade, I'm sorry. Have you seen Ziox? I will see, I will watch it, no problem. I mean, I usually don't watch, because like, you know, we already know, like, if it's about like Mualani, I mean, to be honest, I don't watch Ziox videos so much. Not gonna lie, I mean, like, kinda, he usually like does a video when all of the info revealed. Usually like that, because like if you remember, we talked about Mualani's damage a long time ago. Even despite all of the nerfs, she is going to be just insane character. But I will watch it anyway. Why not? Because like he is anyway. I will watch it. This is good. We got more rewards. Yes, actually yes. And by the way, if you remember, guys, we like there's a couple things, like I still... Let me switch my window real quick. Just a second. I just want to show you one thing, which like it's a little bit questionable for me. Yeah, we're close to 30, it's not like... So yeah, we can get additional 500 like this. Just a second, let me switch window. If you see this, guys, you know, like complete the version 5.0 Archon quests within the specific duration, you can get like additional 500 Prime Gems. So yes, we will get something, maybe some part of like Archon quest. On top of that, complete the Tribal Chronicles within that's maybe some event or something, and also you can get like 120 Prime Gems. So keep that in mind, because like 5.0 is like in 4 or 5 days. So yeah, you need to do like to finish it as quick as possible, something like that. But I still don't know what does it mean. Sorry about that. Sorry about that music pause. Okay, Mr. Rivera, bye bye. Yeah, story wise, HSR is better. I think they put Shao cause the weapon is also. And Shao, maybe. I mean, about Shao is like, Shao is like, yeah, I don't think so, to be honest, if you ask me. You know why? Because Shao is like pretty specific. He's Yaksha. So yeah, it's like, yeah, he's pretty specific story-wise, and he's pretty specific, like, you know, like, yeah. It's usually like, we need to get like some Liu Harbor related, maybe like yes, we will get Xiao, you know when, on anniversary, when like it's like which is like that event calls like. So yeah, like it's like he's pretty specific character. Oh, like yeah, it's like Lantern Ride, yes, something like that. On Lantern Ride, yes, maybe we will get him like as a rerun, but I don't think. Maybe we will get his rerun on version 5.4 or 5. You know why? Because we should get Madam Pink, which is, and she's going to be like new Planche Hydro character, 5-star by the way, and Polar. So yeah, maybe like in a 5.4 or 5.5, something like that. But I don't think we will see him early because yeah, Xiao is like a little bit specific if you ask me. No, that free catalyst is not good for him. I mean, craft, oh yeah, free one, like event one or craftable one. Craftable one is not for him, definitely, because it increases your normal attack damage. But free one also increase normal attack damage, so I don't think it's like so. Yes, you still can use it because of HP. And because of Marush the Hunter set, you can get enough crit rate, but it's not made for him. I mean, that passive, it's not made for him. Because it increased normal attacks, and they did that on purpose, by the way. So yeah, it's Mihoyo. They usually do something like that. So yeah, about the teams, it's like Neuvillette, Raiden, Furina, and Jin. And for the second half, I can try it. Furina, Raiden, and Jin. For the first half is going to be, I'll hate him, Yao Yao, Cookie, and Shinchu. It's not a great team, but I will try it. Because, yes, maybe I can fight against Tulpa. But the problem is, actually it's possible, but the problem is a second chamber. Yeah, maybe I'll hate him. Can't destroy that shield. Mualani is actually, yes, Mualani is great, Ali. I mean, and if you want to like wish for her, it's up to you. I mean, she's not a bad option at all, by the way. I mean, if you don't have Neuvillette, by the way, maybe she cannot completely replace Neuvillette because Neuvillette is like super flexible and easy to use character. He's super convenient, to pick. But Mualani deals a lot of damage. She's a natlan. She can benefit from that Night Soul points. She has that, like all of the natlanians will get new exploration mechanic. And as you know, like Chaska will get some flying ability, which is crazy. And by the way, I think that flying ability is not going to the same as Wanderer has. I will say, I think it's going to be like Xianyun, but with flying. You know, like when Xianyun is jumps, but in case of Xianyun, it's only the jump. But in case of Chaska, it's going to be like jump and some like, you know, like let's say, I don't know, like some 2 or 3 seconds flying abilities, you know, something like that. We'll see though. I mean, it's still a little bit early to say. So close to, yes, very close, Enjoy. Okay, go. Good night. I mean, oh yeah, you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the next volume?
Okay, let me just do like. Oopsie. Oh yeah. I messed up with like the team some. So yeah, I need to go like Neuvillette first, and I'll hit him second. Because, oh yeah, Neuvillette first, and I'll hit him second. Raiden and who can Yao Yao? Yao Yao, by the way, guys, is pretty good option, not a bad option. But you still, let's say Yao Yao is not going to be so useful, unfortunately, in Natlan, because yeah, Yao Yao is not going to be so useful in like with Natlan characters, especially with Mualani and Kinich, because Kinich needs more dendro. I mean, like off-field dendro. You know, like let's say something like Lumidus Lamp, which like lasts for like which has more duration, and like, or maybe like Nahida team. So yeah, it's like this kind of character, unfortunately. But Yao Yao is not a bad option for any other teams. I don't like Xianyun. I want mavuika no matter what. It's up to you, Ali. I mean, you know, like let's say it's super early to say something, because let's first get that drip marketing, and after that you can decide. Because like, don't get me wrong, but as soon as you or any other player see new characters with a new mechanic, because she can become a leopard, which is crazy, you know, and move pretty fast. So yeah, like let's say if I'm not mistaken, you were about like skipping Mualani and going for Kazuha, right? And Raiden. Now you say that Mualani is pretty cool. Yes, Mualani is great, and I would suggest you to, if you ask me, go for Mualani instead of Kazuha. Yeah, Mualani will bring to your account way more better, like will be for your account way more, like she is going to be better for your account than Kazuha. But it's up to you. And especially for an Natlan region, by the way, they will change Spire Abyss, by the way, in an Natlan. The monsters will be, enemies will going to be way more tanky. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If I'm not mistaken, I saw that like other enemies, and yeah, that Spire Abyss looks pretty crazy and difficult. It's on paper, but still. You think Xianyun will be faster than Mualani? Faster than Mualani? Yes, I mean with that enjoy. If you ask me if like when she becomes a leopard, yes. And you know what? She like, I think Xianyun is going to be like the most faster character in that state in this game. Oh, you mean that like when she's going like on a water, like with yes, definitely yes. And you know why? Because let's say for like, it's my opinion, for Mualani it's like exploration mechanic. It's not something like skill. But for Xianyun it's going to be a skill and mechanic at the same time. You know why? Because like when you use that skill button, like it's according to the leaks, she became a leopard for 6 seconds. You can increase that time for 2 seconds, like by hitting with normal attacks. And you can increase that state, like leopard state, up to 12 seconds, something like that. You know, like you do some hits, like, but it doesn't mean she is like let's say what you can do. Like as soon as you like, I don't know if you saw the like there is a new movie about the guy who can like became a tiger or leopard or something like that. It's completely, oh yeah, with Russell Crowe. It's like Russell Crowe, his father, he has some like let's say generic changes, I don't know, but anyway, like it's going to be something like that. She becomes a leopard. She can like be like like run pretty fast, like move pretty fast for 6 seconds, and after that you need to do some hits to increase that state. So yeah, and she is going to be faster than like Mualani, definitely. I mean, because definitely is not going to be so fast. Let's say at the moment, like Xianyun is maybe fastest one with that jumping. You know why? Because you can do like, you can, let's say, manipulate those jumps. You can do it fast, you can do it slow. So yeah. But yes, the answer to your question, yes, she is going to be way faster. Oh, hi Z, how are you doing? suffering. Did you guys see the new web event where have a 10% chance to get it? Oh no, I haven't. Like, is it new? I will participate if you ask me. I will participate if you ask me. You know why? I mean, yes, usually they do things like that, but why not? Oh no! Actually, no. I don't participate in the web events when they give 100 prime gems. I usually participate like in web events with welcome moons. Okay, let me start with this team.
Shine down! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Wind, hear me!
The tides beckon.
Why dreamers you want to do so?
Settle down.
Illusion shattered!
I mean, you know why Jin is not so good? Because...
Bow your head.
Oh my god. Because like you already... Let's say, I don't know why, Dreamers, you told me about the Jin, like use with Neuvillette. Jin is not a great option. Like, let's say why? Because with Jin you lose some damage. Neuvillette alone enough to get that 300 farm-5 stack. You don't need additional healing. And Jin is kinda... Anyway, let's try it. I mean, I just like... Kinich became band 10.
Settle down.
Strike a pose! Let the world collide! Ha! Barbados, guide us!
Be sanctified. Justice is blindsided. Silence.
There is no escape! Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Go and fly!
Settle down. The tides beckon. Bow your head.
No, it's for Furina fair, like let's say it's a waste. Because like Neuvillette can Neuvillette alone is more than enough to get that fair like farm fair stack. Even though yes, you can get it for like let's say for 5 seconds, it's still enough because you lose some DPS. You're really like, yeah. Okay, that's one is...
Witness the power of Gua! Huh? Lightning terrified! This Don't be scared! Our bond is strong!
The process of elimination.
Hey, go away! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. I'll settle this. Get with me.
Defract.
Try to kill this small one, by the way.
Here you are.
Unfortunately, I was close to lose my questionable. You still can do it. I mean, but like, you know, like why? Because it's a little bit waste, I would say, to use Jin. But that's alright. It's like second one is, oh yeah, it's better to use some like crowd controlling character instead of Jin, you know, instead of healer. Okay. I don't know how to like keep them together. The only way I found, it's like try to go like right this place.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! I swear by my sword!
Let the mighty be humble. Silence!
Illusion shattered!
Let the world collide! Barbados! Madness!
Shine down!
Settle down! The tides beckon.
Try to keep them like within this field, by the way.
Silence!
Illusion shattered!
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo! Go and splat!
Bow your head.
Wind, hear me!
Let the mighty be humble. Settle down.
Yoo-hoo! Go and splat!
Who is the best to get here? Who is better here? I would say Mualani, if you ask me, because like, you know, like a Yelan is pretty good. She has like exploration, like let's say mechanic, like with that skill, but still Yelan, I mean, but Mualani is way better. He is like way better in damage. She is pretty fun to play. She's natlan character, and natlan, by the way, is, let's say for this game, natlan is a future, at least for the next maybe 6 or 8 months, something like that, maybe for a year. So yeah, I would suggest to go for Mualani. And by the way, don't spend your primogems, because in a 5.0 we will get new like wishing mechanic. They will change it a little bit, you know, with that rainbow, like instead of getting gold when you lose or win 50-50 or guaranteed, you can like, you have a chance if you are on 50-50 like step, you can get rainbow, which increase your chances by 5%, like 55 to 45. So yeah, don't spend your primogems like in a 4.8 anymore. Yeah, by the way, enjoyer, you know, like Mualani is like, even though she deals a lot of like single target damage, she is also pretty good in multi-target like as well, you know, she's not bad in multi-targets. The problem is, it's better to use some crowd controlling character. You know why? If you keep all of the enemies like close to each other, it's way better to get like 3 stacks when you touch like all of the enemies with that like surfboard. And if you do that, you can like use one skill and hit all of them with the one skill. So yeah, she's also not a bad. Yes, that AoE is a little bit like, let's say, not so huge like Neuvillette has, or maybe other characters with AoE damage. But still, like, she has some AoE, because she can mark enemies. And by the way, this mark works, if I'm not mistaken, exactly the same as Nahida's mark. You know why? When you mark with Nahida's like skill, they get some damage throughout the time. Like if you hit one enemy, all other characters which bind with that mark can get damage as well. The same is Mualani's touch as well. I mean, so yeah, it's like pretty powerful kit, a mechanic, I would say. All right, let me. This one is.
Stay put! Let me weave you a verse. No, my dissipate! Oh, you Glade! Out of my way! Our bond is strong!
Oh, he didn't have a great option for this one.
Stay put! Witness the power of good dissipate!
A process of elimination.
But I will try. Maybe I can do it.
Get with me, sorry!
Oh my, for real. Actually, it's not so bad. Damage output is crazy if you like. Unfortunately, yes, that Jin, by the way, just decrease your DPS, but by so much. No. Ayato, yeah. Who needs that hero? Ayato, you know, actually, Ayato, Ayato. That Ayato, you know, Ayato, let's say, it's pretty situational character, I would say. Back then, by the way, I performed all of the stuff for him, but as soon as I saw the damage, I decided to skip. Yeah, not gonna lie. Let's say he's not a bad Hydro applicator. Unfortunately, he needs to be on field. But if you use him out of his burst, it's not a bad option. It's like Ganyu, when you can, like, even though she is DPS and can be on fielder, for me, let's say I use her with the emblem set and with a lot of energy recharge to only use that burst. That's it. He apply Hydro, pretty cool, and that duration is 18 seconds and cooldown is 20 seconds. So you can get it immediately if like you have enough energy recharge. You can get it all. You can get that back of cooldown, which is cool. I mean, but yes, he is pretty situational character, unfortunately. Okay, let me try again.
Shine down.
Actually, you can finish it. I don't know about that horse, but I mean like that golem. My cookie.
Illusion shattered.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Huh! I swear by my sword!
The tides beckon.
Oh yeah, I messed up with them, that's why.
Bow your head.
There is no escape.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come up!
Oh my, I'm sorry.
Barbados, guide us!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
If I can finish this one.
An oversight on my silence.
Shine down.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in some... Who is one? Wind, hear me!
Okay, let's try it. Who needs it? But... If I manage to get Mualani and Raiden both, I will. Yes, actually, Ali, if you ask me, I would suggest you to go for Mualani and Raiden. You know why? Because this duo, I mean these characters, is like will get more synergy than, like, let's say Kazuha is not a bad character. I don't want to say he's trash or something like that, but unfortunately Hoyoverse, by releasing Natlan with a new mechanic and other stuff, with new set, with new Night Soul mechanic, won't somehow, I don't want to say cancel Animo with that Vivi set, but somehow decrease the, let's say, the priority of that set, and it's not especially
never
Kazuha
embark on a
and
journey
Animo,
without a
you know,
good
like,
book
because
to
like
accompany me.
usually at the moment you go with Animo when you need additional damage. So yeah, I would say like Mualani and Raiden is great because you can get electrocharge damage on top of hydro damage, and that electrocharge damage, by the way, depends on electro character's elemental mastery. And even though Raiden is on field DPS, you still can use her with you can use her EM build and use her field, because that like coordinated attack, her skill lasts for 25 seconds. So yeah, I would suggest, and by the way, when you use that skill, you can get more damage out of Mualani's burst, because that skill increases burst damage. Like, it depends on energy recharge of the character. If I'm not, I will check it. Can I? No, I cannot do it right now, but I will check and show you.
Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Furina Neuvillette. Bro, I cannot get that weapon for Jim because I haven't done a ritual. Oh nah, come on, Ali. I mean, like, finishing quest and other stuff, it's like, you know, like, it's on you, I think, like, and I would suggest, like, let's say it's not difficult. Weapons are for free. Yes, you need, like, spend some time maybe, but I would suggest to do that. You know why? Because, like, some weapons is pretty important in this game, especially free-to-play one, like Favonius, Sacrificial Sword. They are pretty great weapons, by the way. You know why? Because if you ask me, for this game, like, energy recharge maybe is the most important stat, because like, your rotation depends on the energy. If you don't have enough energy, you cannot do properly rotation. I mean, you cannot do smooth rotation, and because of that, you will get less damage. So it's usually better to have more ER than you need to do more, like, let's say, to use all of your bursts or like off cooldown, because like many characters like rely on that burst, you know. Let's say Mualani doesn't, by the way. Mualani play out of his skill, but the characters like Neuvillette, he needs like energy recharge. Raiden, yes, DPS Raiden definitely rely on that burst. Let's say Alhaitham, he needs ER not so much, but still. Xianyun of field DPS, he needs that. Like Yelan. So yeah, like, but on the weapons, I would say yes. It's like you need those weapons. You see, like, you know why Furina and Jin? It's because Furina can give you 300 fanfare stacks, and Jin can be a good. Jin is a good healer. That's why. But in this team with Neuvillette, let's say I would say it's not a great option, because Neuvillette can be like he has that healing abilities mechanic, and he doesn't need any other like dedicated like healer on the team. Raiden is actually good with mavuika. I think after her release, Raiden can become again a wonderful unit. I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's a little bit questionable. You know why? Because mavuika mostly can be good for vaping. Mavuika can be good for Burgeon if you have like pretty good healer shielder. because let's say I still think Dia is a great one for Virgin because she creates that crazy circle, which is like huge. At the same time, she can like change the place of that circle. You have like second charge, which is crazy. And with Constellation 2, it's like 18 seconds. So yeah, duration, which is like, you know, like for, I would say for any characters, because usually like 18-second duration and 20 seconds duration, kind of like that, it's more than enough to do enough DPS. Yes, of course, we have some rotation, by the way, with Arlecchino, which can last for 30 seconds, but it's, let's say, sometimes it's difficult to achieve. In just a second. I'm sorry guys. So yeah, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to achieve because a 30 seconds it's a lot, but you still can get it. That's why like 20 seconds in average is more than enough. It's enough for any characters in this game. But yes, I mean, if you are going for Mualani and Raiden, it's way better option than going for Kazuha and Kinich, or maybe going for Kazuha and Raiden. I wouldn't suggest you to do that. At least go for one natlan characters, definitely, and because Mualani, by the way, can work on its own. You know why? You can pair her with Hydro characters you have. Let's say, yes, Barbara is not so great, but still she can give you some healing. You can go with Shinchu. Let's say not a great option, but still, and you can go Sucrose. It's, let's say, a mono Hydro team with Vaping or with Swirling, and you will deal pretty good damage. You can go with Shanling if you have her. Even without Constellation, you still can do some damage, because you know why? I would suggest to use that Goba. Goba is pretty good additional pyro application for Shanling. So yeah, never ignore him. I would say like he like deals some damage, at the same time he applies pyro, and he's, let's say, not a great battery, but he gives you some particle back. He can generate energy. Alright, let me continue. It's like, oh yeah, I lost my Cookie because Cookie has like so much.
You, Blade, you're up! Ready, go! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ta! Ha!
Oh, for real.
Ring cutter.
Don't be scared!
Our bond is strong.
I cannot stun him anyway.
This way. Yeah.
Oh, Hitam is not bad, by the way. Yeah, that one was.
You, Blade, you're up! Lightning Shuriken!
Time to know my soul. Witness the power.
Diffract!
Still I can do it. I messed up. I messed up. I didn't lose my... I still can do it.
Don't be scared! Ha!
Our bond is strong.
Flicker.
Yeah, I can do it. I mean, I forgot to use Cookie Shinobu. Actually, it's possible. And I'll hate them. Let's say Bennett is better. Way better. Bennett, Chiori, and Albedo. It's like they are like three
Wait.
sword character, which can destroy the shield pretty fast by using plunging. Oh, about that, yes. The Dreamers, if you use the same team, just like it's better to like. Actually, I messed up a little bit. When you're close to destroy that shield, I would suggest you to use another character's burst, because with that little damage you can destroy it. So yeah, I used like, let's say, couple plunge, which is like not a great idea because I lost time. So yeah, it's like you can do way better. I messed up a little bit. It's this one is, oh yeah.
It's a lucky day.
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Finally, no, to the ferry.
Let the world collide!
Barbados, guide us.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble. Silence.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
I swear by my sword.
Be sanctified.
Care
Journey
for
bow your head.
Dance with me.
Let my name echo!
There is no escape. Be a good audience, Rope. Wait, hear me.
Let the mighty be humble.
The curtain falls.
All right, let's try if I can like destroy that golem. Golem is a little bit difficult. He's tricky. Oh, hi Zaman, how are you doing? Neuvillette is really good in... Yes, actually yes, Neuvillette, like that's why, like, you know, like even though Mualani is going to be crazy DPS character, you need to get used to her because she is not like Neuvillette. In Neuvillette, even without Constellation 1 and without Resistant to
I never
Interruption,
embark on a
he's
journey
still
without a
like
good book to accompany
pretty
me.
convenient character to use. Like, let's say yes, like if you compare with Mualani, way more convenient. Mualani need to like touch enemies, which is might be a little bit problem, you know. I don't know about that Hydro, if like she gets like, I don't think they can like freeze her anyway, because she deals damage by using that skill, Sharky Bite. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, Neuvillette is still like good, and I would suggest in the future if you can get that Neuvillette. And he does charge attack, just keep that in mind, because charge attack doesn't have ICD. So yeah, that's why it's cool. Alright, let me continue with this one. It's like, it's golem, right?
Stay put!
Let me read your verse.
Hey, go away! Dissipate!
The process of elimination.
You blade!
Blow my sword. Rain cutter.
I'll settle this!
Not an outbound, definitely.
Here you are.
Let me read your.
Stand with me!
Deflect.
Don't be scared! Go get him, you blade!
Rain cutter. Out of my way.
Helpful.
Our bond is strong.
Scatter.
I mean, maybe it's possible, but... Oh, yeah, it's possible. Actually, it's possible. It's possible... It's possible with a different weapon on Cookie Shinobu. Just a second, let me think about it. I don't know which side. It's a golem, right? It's like statue of marble and brass. Just a second, let me leave for now. Neuvillette is Neuvillette. No one can beat it. There's two characters are also... Oh yeah, actually, if you like... About that, yes. Neuvillette, like, yes. And DPS-wise, Arlecchino is a, like, yeah, best one at the moment. And, you know, like, if you ask me... We'll see. Mualani with Xianyun and... By the way, Mualani with Xianyun and Pyroarchon can be better than Arlecchino. Because Arlecchino doesn't have... At Constellation 0, she doesn't have, like, resistance to interruption. Mualani can be used like with free-to-play weapon as well. With Arlecchino is a little bit difficult, but possible. We'll see. I mean, yes, maybe she's going to be comparable with Arlecchino, by the way, but I don't think so. I think Mualani like will be better because she's natlan, and because that new set, because Xianyun, by the way, because Xianyun will give a lot of stats. Crazy amount of stats. 40% HP is a crazy stat. So yeah, let me check that boss. Just a second. Let me check that boss is... Oh yeah, you can check it by... I need Uzi alignment, right? Yo, I mean Uzi alignment. Uzi is like... it's purple if I'm not mistaken. So if I... just a second. I have this weapon. By the way, I would suggest you to go for this weapon and build it to level 9, but it's up to you. It's like a lot of maths. It will level, let's say, oh yeah, this one. So yeah, it's now like the weapon I need. Let me switch my Cookie Shinobu with that weapon, and I think I will be okay. Because I have Yao, I have Shinchu. I don't wanna... Yeah, I need to switch Cookie. I think it's... that will do it. And what this weapon does, by the way... this weapon... Oh yeah, I can check it. Just a second. Right. I can check it on the... on that golem. We have already that golem. Just a second, let me do it. It's Shinchu. I will go the same team, but...
Main knowledge.
This weapon, by the way, if you don't have any Uzia or Numa alignment characters, this sword will help you a lot. Just... And it's free, by the way, and you can R5 that weapon. I said there's two characters, C6 solo. Oh, you know, like, let's say, by the way, about C6 solo, you know, like, you can use C6 Yelan and do solo instead of Neuvillette as well, you know. By the way, you can use Furina and do solo, maybe. But Yelan can do solo with C6, Constellation 6. She's pretty crazy at Constellation 6. Which one we have? Chlorine. C6 solo, by the way. She is crazy. Oh, Navi. Yes, Navi is Geo, but still. I mean, we have a lot of C6 characters which can like, at the moment, who can do solo. And Chlorine, by the way, is not a bad option. She can heal herself, you know. And she also has that, let's say, Bond of Life mechanic, which helps like her. You don't need dedicated healer. Alright, let me just check that. If I'm not mistaken, that weapon can help me. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Stand with me!
I forgot the place where you can. Oh yeah, I remember the place. Just a second. I think I remember the place. It's that place is within oh, bye bye, Anli, bye bye. But her bond of love is not good as Arlecchino. Actually, the Dreamers, it's better. You know
Just
why?
let me know if you ever find
I
yourself in
mean,
a pinch.
because
I can help you out.
bond of life works like a little bit differently than Arlecchino's bond of life. Because Arlecchino's bond of life decreases on hit, but Chlorine's bond of life, I mean, decreases and increases. So in case of ability, I would say Chlorine's bond of life is better. Arlecchino cannot increase that bond of life. She can increase bond of life only by using her skill, and you get immediately 75%. I mean, like if you at Constellation 0, you know, and you can get a little bit further if you just like use again after it. You have like 15 or 20%, something like that. You can get 100 if you use that skill back again without using that burst, because burst like clears your her like bond of life. Chlorine on the other side, she can increase and decrease that, which is way more useful, because by using her normals you utilize you gain a bond of life, if I'm not mistaken, but using her skill you utilize to get some healing. So yeah, like in my opinion it's a little bit better, but it's like I don't have Chlorine to check that. I started playing in 4.6. Now I have Arlecchino, Chlorine, Furina, and actually you have a great character. These characters are awesome. Yeah, I never regret for pulling this. Actually, you know, now I need Neuvillette, C0, C1, and Arlecchino. If you ask me, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Constellation. It's like, if I pronounce it correctly, Zaman or Zaman. Zaman, let's say Zaman. So yeah, because you know why? For me, all of my characters are at Constellation 0. Some of them has constellations, like this one and Raiden. That's it. But I don't use Raiden DPS. But all other characters like Neuvillette, Constellation 0, Arlecchino, she's Constellation 0 as well. And I like completely okay with these characters. Because with Arlecchino you can use Shinchu, which gives you resistance to interruption. With Neuvillette, let's say you can go like, he's still okay without, but yes, his Constellation 1 may be one of the best constellations in the game. You know guys, I don't know where I should, how can I change this weapon alignment? Maybe I can... Not Narzissenhoist hoist. It's like Narzissenhoist hoist, but how I need to like do it like Oh, Splash Gacha, how are you doing? I'm so confused on whom as upcoming bands I want to pull for Nahida. I mean, like, what's your options? It's like it depends on your options. I mean, which character you want to go for. Let's say I would say for Nahida it's better to go for Mualani. You know why? Even though kinich can be good for Nahida, like not a bad. I'm on my 72 PD. And yes, so I need Constellation. What? I don't have any good artifacts. No. It's not because that's Zaman. You know why? Because you will get artifacts sooner or later. And believe me or not, Constellation will not help you so much. So yeah, it's better to like to farm artifacts. And you join the game like 4.6. It's like literally, I would say nothing, only how many days? It's like couple, 3 months, 4 months. So yeah, I would suggest you to like farm for artifacts. No need to go spend your gems and go for Constellation. Constellation will not help you so much. Actually, like will do opposite if you ask me. You know why? You think that constellation will increase your damage by a lot, but actually they will not, because artifacts is a, I would say, way better way to increase your damage. Constellation brings you a little bit more convenience, you know, especially with Arlecchino, because Arlecchino, let me just show you constellation. Neuvillette constellation 1. So yeah, Neuvillette will get 1 stack, which is, yes, I'm not gonna lie, pretty useful. But what does it mean? It means you can go for a second Hydro on your team. But if you have Furina, you don't need that at all, because Furina's 300 fanfare stacks will give you enough damage to just like, you know, like kinda ignore it. Yes, with this one you will get more damage, but even without constellation you will be completely okay. Also, he gets like resistant to interruption, which is crazy stuff, but you still can use him without that. You know why? Because let's say if you get used to use Neuvillette with Constellation 1, it will be difficult to use in other characters. Believe me or not, that's why I like ignored that Constellation. I would rather go for his weapon, by the way, instead of Constellation, because that weapon fixes his energy problem and gives pretty good stats. But it's me. About Arlecchino's constellation, yeah, that constellation also pretty powerful. I mean, it brings additional damage, gives you and also resistant to, let's say it's comparable to Neuvillette's constellation, but still you will not get so much damage. I mean, like artifacts will bring you a lot of, like, let's say will give you more than this constellations, if you ask me. Because you will still need some artifacts, and pretty good artifacts, and you will get them sooner or later. It's up to you though. I mean, like, well, it's up to you. I mean, but I wouldn't suggest, because, like, you know, Primogems, it's pretty valuable in this game.
What it really
Yes, actually, yes, of course. I mean, no need to go for constellations this game. You're like, let's say my Navia, she's without any constellations, and I'm pretty like okay with her. She's crazy. So yeah, Kazuha, all of the other characters without constellation whatsoever. Yes, you can get like standard character constellation. It's obvious, but it's okay. All other characters like without because let's say at the moment we have only a couple characters like which has like crazy constellation. It's Neuvillette, it's really pretty good. It's Arlecchino, Hutao. I would say Yelan, because that second charge like fix her energy problem. Raiden C1 also brings you some additional damage, but mostly it's Constellation 1 Neuvillette and Constellation 1 Arlecchino. But still, I wouldn't suggest it. It's better to like farm artifacts. I know it's a problem, but let's say you're only like 4 or 5 months player, something like that. So yeah, it's obvious then you don't have pretty good artifacts. It's normal, believe me or not. You will start getting pretty good artifacts after let's say adventure rank 50 plus. Well, yes, it's 50 and okay, I need to just a second. I'm on 50-50. Should I wait and pull Nahida, or try my luck on Raiden or Kazuha, or wait to pull Pyro Archon rather than Nahida? I'm so confused. Okay, about that. Oh, hi Rohit, how are you doing? Splash, about that, like, we will get all of these characters on different patches, if you ask me. Like, if you know Kazuha, it's first phase 5.0, Raiden second phase 5.0, Pyro Archon 5.3 first phase. Nahida, if I'm not mistaken, will get her rerun on a 5.2 or 5.3, something like that. But I would suggest you to go for Kazuha at first place, because if you have Sucrose, Mualani is way better. We will get Xianyun, by the way. She is not a bad supportive character, and if you ask me, it would be way better to go for Shilonen and Pyro Archon instead of any other characters. Because like, let's say, those characters are pretty crazy. And on top of, like, you will get pretty good amount of primogems, by the way. Like in a 5.0 alone, you can get up to 20k primogems. So just keep that in mind. Also, you will get some weapons for free, you know. So yeah, you will be okay, I think. I mean, it like, so by the way, I would suggest you to spend your 50-50 now in 4.8, because like we will get new system, like gacha system. Let's say not new system, a little bit improved gacha system by Hoyoverse in a 5.0. 100 DPS, but I don't have Furina. Is Mualani good for me? It's like, yo bro, I don't have any Hydro DPS. Yes, of course. I mean, let's say Furina and Yelan, by the way, they are not like dedicated Hydro DPS. They are off-field Hydro DPS. They are off-field DPS character. And Furina at the same time is supportive character. But if you ask me, Rohit, if you have extra primogems, then Mualani is the way. She is crazy character. She will get like, well, I saw Kachina gameplay. She is such a great support. She is more than 40 elemental damage. By the way, like about that, Rohit. Okay, no problem. I will say it, of course. So, okay, Rohit, about that, we will get Kachina for free in 5.0, by the way. And yes, I would suggest you to go for Mualani, if you ask me. Maybe she is not so convenient if you compare her with Neuvillette, but she has crazy amount of damage. She will get like, you know, like she's crazy, yeah. Despite all of the nerfs. And just keep that in mind in the future. If you can get like pretty good supportive characters, then you can increase her damage. So yeah, I would suggest like go for, and she is like pure, like she is a true DPS, Hydro DPS, because Yelan and Furina, let's say yes, with Constellation you can use Yelan as a DPS and Furina as well, but at Constellation 0 they are not. Okay, let me check that account real quick. Just a second, Zaman. I need to check that weapon. Okay guys, let me switch my window real quick. So yeah, about your account. Oh, you have signature as well. That's crazy actually. Oh, this is not okay, by the way. Glad said at Shiminawa. I mean, like, it's better to go for her signature, but I know why you do that. It's okay. I mean, like, since you don't have enough artifacts, it's okay. Actually, it's not a bad way, because attack is like good for Navia. Also, ratio is good, and energy recharge is a lot, I would say. It's a damage. It's yeah. You can you don't have any energy. By the way, you can completely ignore this one and go for attack. It will increase your damage. Unfortunately, yes, you have like crit rate, crit ratio, that's why. Anyway, yes, not a bad build, but I would suggest like to go for attack, because she like Navia benefits from attack. Oh, with a crit rate, it's a little bit low. I would suggest to go for crit rate. You know why? Because she's a normal attacker. And she needs that crit rate like up to 70 plus. Just keep that in mind. She needs that. Yeah, unfortunately. Because without that, you get less damage. Or you use Whimsy. I would say if your Arlecchino is Constellation 0, Glad Set might be not a bad option. I use Glad Set. I don't use Whimsy, even though I have like 4-piece Whimsy set. Yeah, the best weapon for her, by the way, free-to-play weapon. Yeah, I mean, this is like best one because like you have enough energy recharge. No need so much crit rate, by the way, because weapon gives you some crit rate, and you don't need so much crit damage as well. She is mostly off field, but you need energy recharge. Yeah, like, and 180 plus is like okay. Most likely you, yeah, I'm finished revive. Yeah, maybe you need to like finish. Anyway, these characters are okay. Let's check your ban. Oh, you have this one. Crazy. Constellation 6. It's up to you. I wouldn't suggest you to do that. And let's say, you know why? If you already did Constellation 6 Bennett, I would suggest to change this noblesse and go for maybe like instructor set, but it's up to you. This one is also not bad. So yeah, keep it. Catch gives you some crit rate, but it's not enough. It's okay, I mean, yeah. And by the way, 250, yes. I mean, 230, if you ask me, is more than enough for Shenling, even though you use her alone with any other character like who can like with Favonius weapons, I mean, on a team. But 250 is 250. It's not a bad option. So yeah, pretty good account, by the way. You just need to work on a little bit on Navia to get 4 piece. Arlequin is okay. A little bit like would be nice to increase crit rate, by the way. So yeah, you will get more damage, by the way. And that's it. And Chlorine, yes, you know, like Whimsy is not her signature set. It's okay. And you know, like let's say you're already like if you start a game like on a 4.6 and you already adventure on 56, that is crazy. Actually, yes. It's a little bit difficult to clear Spile Abyss. You know why? Because you need to level up your supportive character. Yeah. But overall, you're on a like great way. I like it's like on the right way. Alright, let me switch my window back. I want to get that just a second, let me check it. I don't remember where can I switch that Natlan Koi's weapon. Let me just Google it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just like do this teleport to the waypoint and swim. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I will show you guys. I just forgot where to do that, unfortunately. I need that. Oh yeah, like this place. Okay, I found it. So yeah, what do you need to do with that weapon? You need to change his ally. It's like now at the moment. Let me go to the chat. Only character I have is Arlequin and Furina from Fontaine. Oh, hi Xianyun, how are you doing? Oh, it's okay, like Zaman, about like Navia 100k, it's okay, but believe me or not, with her signature set, if you can get easily 250, easily. And you have like her signature set. Let's say, let me show you my build.
Then it's really not all that.
Let me show you my Navia's build. For me, Navia is like with a gravestone, R1, without any constellations. Talents like 10, 10, 6. I would suggest to like increase like this one. I use her as a plunger as well. That's why I crowned her normal. So yeah, it's main priority is this one. No need to level up like her burst. Stats like overall, it's like 49 to 202. And like yeah, 49 is low, but I use her signature set. That's why. It's her signature set gives me not enough. But with this set, I get like easily 250k. Back then, I used Golden Troop. 4-piece Golden Troop is not a bad option, by the way. it's like this set, you know. This set is also not a bad option. Actually, this set is better than two-piece attack. But yes, 100k is okay. Alchemist. I waste my time every day 20 hours in this game and complete all quests and missions. Oh, for real, 20 hours a day. I mean, let's say not, it's like, let's say a lot of time. Okay, that's crazy actually. That's why you're so, okay, I see. That's why you're adventure rank 50, 56. That's crazy. Okay, let me just real quick change. How could I farm? Just a second, guys. It should be like, yes, because of layers, you know, because of these layers, it's sometimes difficult to catch, to find the place you need. No, I don't need to teleport. It should be like near here, just a second. Oh my. No, it's not. Just a second, guys. Let me get it like more clear. I just... Okay, let me find it by the name, maybe. How could I forget that place? I'm sorry for delay, guys. Oh yeah, this place. Damn, it's... Just a second. Yeah, this place. You need like, you know, these weapons, by the way, let me show you. This weapon has two states. Which one is Uzia, another one in Numa. Unfortunately, if I'm not mistaken, I messed up with that. So yeah, and to change the alignment, I mean, it's like, you need to go right this place. Right here. You see that glowing point? And you need to switch that weapon. You can't switch this weapon. So yeah. Switch the sword, Kreuz, to Numa. And now your weapon is in a different color, by the way. You see it now, it's in gold, but before that it was in blue. So yeah, let me check that boss again. Why I spent so much time? It's because of I struggle with this golem and Spile Abyss, but you can do it. You can stun him with that weapon. Let's check it. I waste my whole new Leo map is remaining and I'm waiting for Natlan. That's alright actually. You know why? Because like since Mihoyo, because they add that new like quick start ability. Back then, by the way, when we started the game, I mean when we like the only region we had was Mondstadt, like this place, right? That's it. And even without Dragon Spine. And they added like first like map expansion was like Dragon Spine, then they added like it's like not. It was yes, it was Inazuma Island because yes, Raiden, etc. And you like the point is you like until you finish these places you couldn't get for Sumeru. That was a problem. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, like after Sumeru they decided to add that quick start approach or function, something method, something like that. Now you can just like, you know, like even without clearing Sumeru at the moment, you can go like straight to Fontaine. And also, by the way, Natlan, we will get Natlan. The Natlan entrance point is from here. It's this point. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So yeah. Okay, let me try it. Vortex, read my preview text. I mean, like splash gacha. If you can, write it again, if you don't mind. Oh yeah, I find it.
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble,
I mean, yes, it's about 50-50, right? Oh my, I messed up. About 50-50, but I answered you. I mean, you on 32 like PD. I mean, get a 5-star. My next pool, I guess, can I get the Pyro Arcana Nahida? If I start, yes, of course you can. You know why? Splash gacha. It's because you will get enough primogems. Let's say you will get, I don't know how many primogems you have at the moment, but in 5.0 alone you will get 20k, which is a lot. Which means like about 120 pulls or 125 pulls. Then we will get like 5. Hi sir, how are you doing? Then we will get like 5.1. Also, we will get 600 primogems. It's like maintenance, 5.0 maintenance, you know. So yeah, you will be completely okay. You can get more than 2 5-star characters, and it's up to you to decide which one you need the most. You know, because it depends. If you need DPS character, Raiden is good. You know why? I would suggest to skip Kazuha if you ask me, and go for Raiden. Raiden will bring you more, and you can replace Kazuha with Sucrose anytime. Yes, maybe Kazuha is way more convenient, but Sucrose is not a bad option. You still can do some swirl, you know, and yeah, she's more than enough. About the third character, 5-star, it's up to you. I mean, Mualani is not a bad character. You can go for her, but I wouldn't suggest you to spend your primogems in a 4.8. And so yeah, that's it. How are you doing, guys? I'm sorry, I just like can miss some chat, and if so, just like would be nice to like mention like you know, with that add sign, because it becomes in red for me and I see it immediately. Why a whole new Leo map is remaining? Oh yeah, what that chasm? No other one which is connected. What's what you find here? Oh yes, I mean it's. Guess what Genshin won the Game Award. I mean, yeah, mobile game of the year. That's crazy, actually. You know, like that means we should get something for free. That's crazy. And by the way, guys, don't forget to use like we at the moment have like 2 web events, and each of them will bring you 40 primogems. This one you can go like by clicking this special event. You can like go for Mualani ones. It's a new one, by the way. It's released today, if I'm not mistaken, and the old one. I would suggest to do that. You know why? Because we can get like, anyway, we will get that. It's 3 weapons for free. I don't know if you missed it, you can get it or not. I think yes, but still, why not? You just need to press that button once, the cheer button, and that's it. It's pretty easy. I don't have the second thing. That's alright, Splash. You know why? I mean, I understand you about second me in DPS, but I would suggest to build some of your 4-star characters. Raiden or Pyroarchon, I would say. You know why? Actually, you can get boss. Actually, you can get boss if you ask me. I would say Raiden is not a bad option as well, and Pyro Archon also. But if you ask me which one is go, I would say Pyro, because she is the last Archon. She is going to be crazy. She can, if I'm not mistaken, she will get some mechanic which can increase Night Soul points or give Night Soul points to all Natlan characters. And if so, she is going to be super valuable for all Natlan characters. Like, let's say the characters like Kinich, Chaska, Sitlani, Kachina, Mualani, Ororon, I don't know, it's like he is from Natlan or not. So yeah, so all of them. Oh, Yansan, by the way, that lowly electro DPS. So yeah, that's why I would say Pyro Archon. But the problem is Raiden is in 5.0 and Pyro Archon we will get like Mavuika in a 5.3. So it's about like maybe 6 months, or like close to 6 months to wait. It's a lot of time. If you can, like, let's say, you know, it's a little bit difficult maybe to like keep you away from that wishing. But if you can, then yes, Pyro Archon. But you will be okay with Primogems if you ask me. You will get enough to get like 3 5-star characters. And by the way, keep that in mind, we will get 3 5-star. So yeah, we will get a lot of a lot of stuff in a 5.0. But cost of Nahida. But cost of Nahida, that's alright. You know why? This idea only. If I pull Raiden, I can get Nahida. Why you can't get Nahida? I mean, you will be completely okay, because Nahida's rerun is, if I'm not mistaken, on 5.2. You can get, like, believe me or not, Splash, gotcha. If you can save your Primogems, and will not spend on weapon banner or like do some, like, you know, like some players like, let me check my luck, you know, and do couple multis, something like that. If you like can save, like keep yourself again, like out of this window, you will be completely okay, believe me or not. Most likely you cannot do that. Let's say, don't get me wrong, but many players like want to spend Primogems as soon as they get them. If so, yes, you cannot get all of them. But if you can keep yourself like away from that window, you will be completely okay, because you will get enough Primogems to get Raiden, Nahida and Pyro Archon. Believe me or not. Oh, hi Oski, how are you doing? I have only one Navia and Yelan. Just started pool, whatever you like and fun playing with. You know, Oski, I mean, if you ask me about that, yes, if you like characters, and by the way, Yelan and Navia is not a bad character. I like Navia, by the way, I have both of them, and even though my favorite one is Yelan, I like to, like, I use Navia a lot, because she is like pretty good character, fun character, and also pretty great DPS. And about the meta, I don't care about the meta, because let's say for me, I will skip that Mualani. But for your account, I would say Mualani is not a bad option, if you like her. If you don't like her, like completely skip that character, that's completely okay. But there's a couple characters which, like, let's say must-have characters, I would say. It's despite all of the meta, you know why? Because they will bring like pretty good abilities to your account, to all of your characters. It's like Xianyun, she looks great, she has that leopard transformation mechanic, and she can like pretty, like, will be maybe one of the best supportive characters in a 5.0. So yeah, but it's still up to you. I mean, like, go for a character so you like. Anyway, let's say if you don't care about like Spiral Abyss and Imaginarium Theater, then go for the characters you like. I mean, like all of the characters in this game, enough to clear all of the content, that's it. So yeah, with Spiral Abyss you need a little bit more DPS and let's say more characters, but that's alright. Can I skip? Yes, of course. Actually, I would suggest you to skip Kazuha if you ask me. You know why? Because even though Kazuha is crazy character, I'm not gonna lie. I use him a lot. Yes, but only one Kazuha will not allow you to close Spiral Abyss immediately. Using Kazuha in Overworld, it's now at the moment my like exploration team is like Xianyun, Arlecchino, Emily, and Kazuha. But why I put Kazuha? You know why? It's only because of that ability, which increase my stamina consumption. Only because of that. And by the way, you know, like which character has the same passive? Only because of this passive, actually, like this one, which like decrease stamina consumption by 20%. It's like very useful. I don't use him so much, and I can swirl with my Xianyun, and I don't need crowd controlling in Overworld. But at the same time, the same passive has world greatest character in the game, which is Kaya, by the way. Kaya has the same mechanic. Unfortunately, it's not stackable. So yeah, Kaya is also pretty cool. I mean, you can go for Kaya if you need that. But if you ask me, yes, switch skip Kazuha, go for Xianyun. Xianyun is going to be way better, in my opinion. And you can always replace Kazuha with Sucrose. If you have this character, like this one, you're okay, like this Sucrose. Sucrose is pretty good replacement for Kazuha. Yes, maybe like you seeing that like she's a 4-star, etc. But no, she is great for melt, by the way. In some cases, she is better for melt than Kazuha. For vaping, by the way, as well, she has couple charge, which like makes her more, I would say, flexible than Kazuha. And if you use that sacrificial sword, you can get like 3 charges. This one, sacrificial fragments. After damaging an opponent with an elemental skill, the skill has 80% chance to end its own CD. Like cooldown means. You know, yes, it can occur only like 60 seconds, but it's okay. So yeah, it's like you will be completely alright. Mualani, I like her, but I don't have enough Prima Jumps. You will get enough Prima Jumps in a 5.0. I wanted to hear what you say. Just saying must pull. No, it's not like that. Okay, I mean, in this game, there is no character which must. Yes, we have some characters which like, yeah, you know, like must pull. And if you ask me which character, like, let's say everyone should have, I would say maybe, you know, like Xianyun is one of them. I would say all of the Archon characters have. It's not a bad idea. Have all of them. But it doesn't mean you need to skip a Pyro Archon because of Raiden. You know why? Because like I would say it's better to skip Raiden and go for Pyro Archon, because like Pyro Archon is the last Pyro. She is going to be like way better than, let's say, it's not like she is going to be better, but new mechanic, new abilities, you know, like, and let's say we got Raiden on version like 3.0 something. It's an Azuma, if I'm not mistaken, you know, like it's like it was a long time ago, and you can get Raiden on rerun anyway, you know. And by the way, we have some replacement for Raiden. Yes, not a great one, it's like Cookie Shinobu, but still you can use her. So yeah, other than that, I would say Neuvillette, he is great. Xianyun, yes, going to be crazy, I mean from standard characters. And maybe that's it. You know why? Like Neuvillette is a crazy character, because like you can get Dia, which is great supportive character from a standard. Like I mean, like all of the Archons, it's like Nahida, Furina, right? You know, like that. So yeah. By the way, Venti is not a bad option. If you have Venti, you can completely skip or like Kazuha. Yes, Kazuha is great for. Usually, he is super useful on a floor 12. But if you don't care about Spiral Abyss, Venti is completely okay. So yeah, but there's no character which must pull, I would say. I mean, go for the character you like. That's it. I mean, and about the question, yes, skip Kazuha for Xianyun. Xianyun is like, I don't know, but She looks pretty cool. Also, that new exploration mechanic, by the way, it's all of the natlan characters will get something like some kit which relay to a night soul points, a night soul mechanic, and get some, let's say, unique abilities. Like, let's say Mualani is will get that surfing mechanic. Kinich will get that hook mechanic. We also know that Chaska will get flying ability mechanic. Xianyun will get like transformation to leopard and can like move pretty fast. I would say not pretty fast, extremely fast. Let's say like that. For 6 seconds, but it's more than enough. You can increase that time by doing some normal attacks. I don't know about Yansan. It's like lowly electro character. Also, we have some news about Kachina. She is going to be good with that abilities. It looks like Kirara's abilities, by the way. She can climb on rocks, mountains. So yeah, like, and that's why I would say like go for a new characters rather than old one. What if Xianyun will not have a big hips? I will skip her. Definitely enjoy it because like I. Yeah, I think I skip Mualani cause her Zhongli, but I don't skip Raiden because she is my waifu. Okay, I mean, yes, why not? And by the way, why Raiden is not a bad character, by the way? Let me show my Raiden. At the moment, even though my Raiden was Constellation 2, which was a waste. Actually, it's like, you know, I spent those Prima Gems for nothing. I will explain you why. As soon as we get Sumeru and Dendro, I switch my Raiden to Elemental Mastery build. Because of his second attack, which lasts for 25 seconds, she apply Electro pretty cool, and you can use... Why not? Let me show you. It's like better to show than... So yeah, I like to use this team, by the way. Just let me show how this team is like good. I like use... Just a second. So if you go like this team, like Sucrose, Shinchu, EM Raiden and Nahida, or maybe Yao Yao, also not a big problem, it's like the same, almost the same. Almost the same. Nahida is better, but Yao Yao is not a bad option. So yeah, you can do something like that.
Illusion! Swirl, mark, stay put!
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
You see the damage? Damage is just crazy. I know why. It's swirl, it's hyper bloom, it's like anything. So you can use Cookie Shinobu, but Raiden EM is a pretty good option. I mean, pretty good build for Raiden. If you want, you just can check my build. If I'm not mistaken, Raiden is there. And Sucrose is a free-to-play. Yao Yao is free-to-play. Shinchu is free-to-play. Oh, can I get crit rate now? Of course I can't. I can show you the build. Like, it's like, yes, my Sucrose is Constellation 6. But you can go with Constellation 2. Constellation 2 is more than enough. Shinchu, let's say Constellation 1 is okay. Yes, it's better to go for Constellation 6, but still, Constellation 1 you will be completely okay. Because you need to apply Hydro. And Yao Yao Constellation 3, but she is good without Constellation whatsoever. So yeah, you need just a Dendro, I mean her skill, which lasts for 10 seconds. So yeah, like pretty good team, you know, like, and by the way, just keep that in mind, it's level 90 domain. So yeah. And you can use this team, you know, like in Spiral Abyss as well. Pretty good team. Alright, let me just, I switch my weapon, let's try this golem. Oh yeah, actually yes, Zaman, if you ask me about Raiden, I would suggest to, like, if you go for Raiden, you can use her as a DPS character, yes. But the problem is, like, now, as a game, like, let's say back then, DPS Raiden, who relies on bursts and energy, wasn't bad idea. But now it's not a great idea. You know why? Because we have characters like Arlecchino with that great infusion. We have characters like Gaming, by the way, which is crazy with that new Marish the Hunter set. We have characters like Neuvillette. So yeah, in this case, like they mostly, yes, they need that burst, but let's say you still can use them. Yes, Gaming is not a great option, I would say. Gaming needs that burst. But Arlecchino doesn't rely on that burst. Neuvillette also, yes, he needs some energy, but you can use him anyway. But Raiden is like, without energy, like Raiden is unplayable, especially DPS Raiden. But with EM, you can use her in any teams, literally. You need some like Hydro and Dendro, and that's it, you will be okay. By the way, this team is also pretty good if you ask me. If you have Furina, by the way, just try this team. I would say this is a great team. Like Dia, Furina, and Yao Yao or Nahida. Just insane team, by the way. And this team is like kinda auto team, you know. Dia, by the way, is also with EM. Just keep that in mind because of Virgin. I will do a couple tests if you want me to. Let me first like use my just that sword.
May knowledge guide you.
However, I try to get Archon first because Archon is Archon. Yes, actually, that's right. What do you think about Xianyun over Kazuha? Xianyun over Kazuha? No. I don't think Xianyun is better than Kazuha. You know why? Because I have Xianyun. But you know why I like wished for Xianyun? Because of her exploration abilities. That jumps. I mean, create like I like it actually, and I use her like a lot. But her damage is at Constellation 0. Her damage is trash, completely trash. Yes, she can gives you plunge. She is a plunge activator, which is not a bad option. But we don't have so many characters, especially I don't have. Yes, I have Navia. That's why I leveled up her normal attack. I use Alhaitham with plunge, not a bad option, but not a great one. I have Diluc, but let's say Diluc without Bennett C6, not a great option if you ask me. Yes, I still can use Gaming. Gaming is not built, yes. So yeah, let's say that plunge activation is a little bit trashy. You know why? Because like it depends on a character and it's situational. Other than that, Xianyun is not a great option. And if you compare with Kazuha, like skip Xianyun. I mean, you can only go for Xianyun if you like her. That's it. And if you have Kazuha, only like that. And if you have extra Primogems. On any other cases, I would say skip for Kazuha. Kazuha is way more better. Kazuha is like, yeah, he's crazy. Just imagine you compare Kazuha with the Archon characters. You know, like let's say you don't know like should you go for Kazuha or Raiden? Just imagine how like how good Kazuha is. He's crazy, but anyway, I mean Xianyun is not so great, unfortunately. Yes, exactly. Yes, she can heal. I forgot about that because like usually in Overworld I don't use so healing. But if you want to use a healer with Furina, I would say Jean is way like I don't want to say she is better, but she is a great option. Let's say at the moment for Furina we have like 3 healers, which is great. Is Xianyun, best one, number 1. Second one is Xianyun, and third one is Jean. So yeah, Jean is not a bad option at all. She is a team-wide healer. She can heal by using her normal attacks. She is good. She is sword. That's why you can use Favonius one, which is great. Also, she scales on attack. It's like a little bit a problem, I would say. You know why? Like, build her is a little bit tricky. You need like attack sand, attack goblet, and attack circlet. So yeah, and a lot of energy recharge. Try to get like up to 2 like 20-ish, something like that. 200 is okay. But it's like the more you have, the better, like the easy to use her. It's like you can use her burst of cooldown. So yeah, like let's say if you like chasing a healer for Furina, Jin is a great option. The exploration ability is so, yes, actually it's great. If kinich power creep her in exploration, then I will definitely get him. Oh, kinich, I don't know. The problem with kinich, by the way, I mean, it's not a problem. By the way, just keep that in mind, guys. When you use that exploration ability, like Natlan's character's exploration ability, they use the Night Soul points. So if you don't have any Night Soul points, then you cannot use those exploration abilities. But for Xianyun, is only the skill. Let's say yes, it's better to have like that ability. I mean, like exploration, like something which not depends on your skill or burst, but you still need Night Soul points. And by the way, Mualani is the same. I mean, she uses 24 Night Soul points when you just switch to that surfing state. Just a second. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, it's like, just keep that in mind. I mean, look, I want to say that exploration abilities of Natlan characters is not for free. So yeah, just keep that. Yes, you don't need to use skill or burst or something like that, but you still to use Night Soul points, and you need to like get those Night Soul points anyway. Oh, no, Xianyun, like let's say not only for Diluc and Xiao, you can use Gaming, you can use Navia, by the way, not a bad option. You can use Alhaitham, because Alhaitham, why Alhaitham is not a bad option, by the way. Alhaitham skills, like attack, interval 1.6 seconds, and within those attacks you can do some plunges. Yes, his multiplier is not so great, but it's not bad as well. So yeah, that's why I leveled up, by the way. I tried a couple times, I like it. But let's say any character in this game has its own time. I mean, like, you know, like some of them getting older. I mean, older like game-wise, abilities-wise, you know, damage-wise, it's okay. So yeah, like, let's say if you like a character, why not to try something new? That's why I tried it. It's okay. I mean, okay, let me try this boss and see if I can stun it. I do something wrong, definitely. When equipping character doesn't have an echo. When normal attack, charge attack or plunge attack strike, lose the energy, blast will be unleashed, dealing with damage. The effect can be triggered once. Okay, the energy blast type is determined by current type of sort of. Okay, I don't think it can be helpful for me. Something wrong, actually. Let me switch to Navi and try it. Jin is insane healer, but... Oh yeah, Jin, yes, Jin is great healer. I mean, yes, like you know, like if you want Xianyun only because of healing, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Xianyun. Yeah, because like we have a great option, and that's the Jin is a great option. Oh yeah, let me show my plunge Jin, my plunge Navia, by the way, with Xianyun, if you don't mind. It's like Xianyun, Navia, not a bad team, by the way. I can use Furina and Bennett because I have
one is
like
fast on one's
healer.
feet. Try to keep pace.
Yeah, I know, and I like Xianyun only because of this. And by the way, you can like somehow like, let's say, manage that jumping. Also, she has this passive. I mean, no, it's like in here. If you don't use... Oh yeah, this one. If Xianyun doesn't use her last, like it's like a damageable attack by using that jumping, cooldown of her skill like decreases by 3 seconds, and you can check it, by the way. That's why it's so cool. Like watch right here. Like if you do 3 jumps, you see it went from 8 seconds to 5 seconds. So yeah, that's why it's pretty cool. Especially with Constellation 1. By the way, back then I tried to get that Constellation because it gives additional charge. She is so cool in exploration. But anyway, I failed. I spent like 20 or 30, like 3 multis or 2 multis, something like that. Okay, let me try this plunge. I don't have like enough of this.
Skyward! Scatter!
Time to shine!
Seize the skies! Let's light it up!
Feeling lucky? Now! Ha! Hey there! Ha! Now! Ha! A proper send-off! From the
Yeah! Scatter! Start!
strike a pose! I'm going in! Coming at ya! Ha!
And you see the damage, it is 340. Like with like first set, by the way, it's like for you, Zaman. First set, like signature set, gives you a lot of damage. I mean, that set. So yeah, in the future, if you have a chance, if you like, let's say extra resins, I would suggest you to do at least like maybe 1 or 2 runs a day to get something. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's way better than any other artifacts. Alright, let me do one more domain, then I will back for... Yeah, unfortunately that sword is not okay. Yeah, you cannot stun, you need some... It's Uzi alignment character to do that, unfortunately. Anyway, you can go like for against that golem with different team. It will work anyway. So Dreamers, it's about like your the characters you told me about. So yeah, it's better to like, yes, this team, that team, I mean Shinchu, Heitam, Kuki Shinobu and Yao Yao, not a great for golem. The damage output is super slow. It's super low, unfortunately. And even if you go with that weapon, it's like, it's not so helpful, unfortunately. Maybe it is. I will do some like tests anyway. Oh, you're welcome. I will definitely getting Xianyun for Navi. Actually, yes. I mean, but keep that in mind. I will just show you, like, I will do that boss again, and I will show you, like there is a couple tricks to use Navia. If you know, Navia will gets infusion when you use her skill.
Shower me with praise!
Oh my.
Let my name echo in song!
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Make way!
Hey there! Ah! Ah! Ha! Fire! Well, with rock. Feeling lucky? Ah! Hey there! Ah!
So yeah, like you need to use that skill, her like E skill, you know. And if you do that, she gets infusion for couple seconds, for 4 seconds. Just a second, let me check it real quick. Oh yeah, for 4 seconds. What does it mean? It means like it's better to like do something like that. You use like when you use Xianyun's burst, right?
Converge!
First you need to use that skill, and after that do some plunge attack. because 3 jumps, then another one, and do like one. Because like if you will not do that, you will get physical damage. I will show you. No, it's not 70k by the way. It's not 70k. No, it's not like that. I will just a second. It's not 70k, it's way more. It's like only physical gives her like 60-ish k damage. Let me show you.
Skyward!
Oh, I don't have. Just a second, guys. Is it alive? Oh yeah. Guys, just a second. Let me get my energy real quick back. Okay, I cannot get it from.
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Unfortunately, Xianyun, the problem with Xianyun is her energy.
Yeah! Skyward!
Yeah, you can get it like by using 2 of that 2 times that skill, but okay, let me do this, boss. Yeah, Xianyun, yes. I mean, like, you know, like it's up to you, Oski, but I like this ability a lot and I use it. And plunging, actually, yes. Navia, Gaming, Alhaitham, Shao. Like, yeah, you can use this character, Diluc. Because Diluc, if I'm not mistaken, he has the highest multiplier, plunge attack multiplier. You know, like at level 6, it's already like 325, but Navia at level 10 as like, you know, you see, it's the same. So yeah, if you crown that ability, I mean Diluc's normal attacks, you will get a ton of damage. Let me do only plunge attack.
Let the world collide! Attack!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Yeah! Scatter! Make way for the...
Coming at ya!
It's physical. Like if you like saw the number, it's like physical 20, physical, and you know why? Because of that set. That set increase not physical but geo damage. Let me do this one. If I have enough energy. How much wishes you have for Natlan? For me, I have enough. I mean, let's say I can save Primogems. I don't go for characters I don't like and I don't need. Usually I try to like build my account, I mean characters, let's say not wisely, because, but sometimes yeah, like I have enough. Let's say I most likely will go for, I will skip 5.0 banners, like characters like Mualani and Kinich. I don't need Kinich because I have Emily, which is not a bad option, I would say. And Kinich is going to be a DPS character on field, which I don't like so much. I have Alhaitham, for me, like he is more than enough. Mualani, since I have a lot of Hydra characters, you know, I have like Furina, Neuvillette, Yelan, Shinchu, Barber, and all of them, like only one, it's like Candice, not builded. All of them 80 plus, you see, like levels. So yeah, and because of that, I don't think I will go for Mualani. Even though she is broken, yes, not gonna lie. I will go for Shilonen, I will go for Pyro Archon, maybe I will go for that Chaska, DPS anima, but we'll see. Also, we should get Madam Pink, by the way. It's Hydro Plunger. We'll see how it goes, because let's say I want one plunger like Shao type plunger. Would be nice to have. was 40k actually. It's really so high damage. I didn't expect that. 40k damage, that's crazy. Maybe we should try, like, let's try it, guys. I have an energy, why not? Let's go and do this boss and see if I can get enough damage. About Xiao, by the way, Zaman. Yes, Xiao, like with Xianyun, like deals a lot of damage. And by the way, if you have C6 Bennett, he can deal way more with vaping. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you have like C6 Bennett, he's crazy. How much wishes? Alright, let me try this boss. Yeah, I have all of my... Can I? I think I can. Let's try it anyway, because I tried with...
Bow before me, worm.
Teamwork is
Turn.
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Hey there!
Adventure time.
Feeling lucky?
Yeah!
I don't want to use my
My
burst.
endless cycle begins.
I don't want to use my burst, guys. That's...
Warfare, I guess. Ha. This one's got...
I will just a second, let me... just a second.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate.
Off we go.
Burn to oblivion.
Let's light it up.
Kneel.
Why do they never miss?
Yeah! Skyward!
Off we go. Don't worry,
Oh my.
I got this. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Scatter!
Oh my.
Adventure time.
Reality is pain.
Yeah! Skyward!
Get out of here.
Burn to oblivion.
I hope I can, like...
Good riddance, cruel world.
Proper send-off! From the Spino...
Off we go.
Haha!
Let's light it up.
Coming at ya! Watch out!
Let me try like Furina first, right?
Let my name echo in song!
Now, a second.
Proper send-off! From the Spino...
Everybody stand back.
Strike cloud converge!
Umbrella warfare, I guess!
I can't
Ah, it's not enough.
lose it all
Anyway.
again.
That was close, but not enough. I can do it. for the Navia and Yelan. I can even do you know, like if you ask me about try 3 million HP bosses, I mean oh yeah, they're easy, by the way. I mean, yeah, you mean like bosses? They're pretty easy. I usually use 4 stars against them. About like what would I suggest you if you have like Navia and Yelan? Let's say Navia is on field DPS character, pretty good DPS character. Yelan is off field supportive character. I mean, she like yes, you can use her as a DPS character, but she's mostly like off field character. I would say like skip Kazuha, because you know like why and yes, don't forget to like to go to special event and use this boss events. It will bring you like 40 prime gems each. About if you ask me, Mualani is going to be not a bad character for you if you have Xianyun. You know why? Because let's say Raiden is also not a bad option, because Yelan can be used with Raiden. Navia also, because Navia benefits from these reactions. If you check her talents, this one, for each Pyro, Electro, Cryo and Hydro party member, Navia gains 20% increased attack, which is cool. That's why you usually need to use not in a mono duo team, but with different elements. But and yes, by the way, 20k Primo Gems you will get from 5.0. I would suggest Mualani. You know why? Because she's a natlan character, and maybe I don't think if we will get some same character with so much damage in a natlan, you know, with the Hydro element, I want to say. Because yes, we will get other characters, but Hydro, like, and by the way, also Mavuika, she's a Pyro Archon. She also will be focused on like vaping damage, and she is going to be great for Mualani. So if you decide to go for Mavuika, Pyro Archon, I would say Mualani is not a bad option at all. By the way, you can use free Kachina with the new supportive set, and that supportive set, by the way, will give you 40% additional damage. So yeah, I say Mualani is not a bad option for you, but no, don't spend your Prima Gems on any other characters, save for future characters. Oh yes, enjoy. I think Pavon drip marketing is 2 days before. Yes, usually it's like that, but I think it's going to be maybe like not 2 but 3 days. Maybe we will get that. You know, I think tomorrow we will get character like, oh, like today, if you know, we got like Mualani's it was just a second, let me check it. Oh yeah, character introduction. So yeah, tomorrow we will get kinich character introduction or Kachina character introduction, and on Saturday. On Sunday we will get again like Kachina or kinich character introduction, and on like Monday, yes, it's going to be like drip marketing. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be like that, but we'll see. I mean, because we, oh no, I'm yeah, my bad. We cannot get kinich character introduction, but we can get Kachina character introduction. So yeah, maybe Kachina character, because kinich is in a 5 like second phase. But yes, usually it's 2 or 3 days from the patch, from the update. Okay, let me switch my team, by the way, Zaman, like about, like, I usually use this team. It's like official. I like this team. It's Rosa, Xianyun and Bennett against these bosses. You know why? It's
Sooner we're done?
Oz, reveal judgment! Lights out. Teamwork is drip! You can't run! You're toast!
I usually use this to use. Just a second, let me revive.
Once again.
Let me revive. I use all of my bursts, unfortunately. So yeah, these bosses are not so difficult. You just need to get used to moves and that's it. But it's fun to play with low DPS characters instead of high DPS. August, yeah. For Arcan, Fatui Harbingers. Looks like Arlecchino. I want Colombina, the most powerful Fatui Harbinger. Colombina, yes, she's going to be crazy, and also Capitano we will get, but you know, if you know, like we will not get playable Capitano. So yeah, Capitano is going to be released
Nice
like,
and
in the
spicy.
future.
Let's light it up. Off we go. My royal. Judgment. Everybody stand. Booba, get them. Shiver. Oz revealed. Teamwork is You can't run.
Oh, come on, for real.
Work.
Okay, let's continue.
We go. By royal decree. Why do they never miss? Nice and spicy. There's that water.
Yeah, okay, let me try again. One last time and that's it. You forgot about Capitan. Yes, Capitan as well. I mean, we will get Capitano, but he is not going to be playable in Natlan. I mean, because most likely we will get Colombina like on 5.6 because we got Arlecchino on 4.6. So yeah, and Capitano is going to be released in Snezhnaya. Or maybe later. You know why? Because we still should get Dottore. Dottore is Fatui Harbinger number 2, if I'm not mistaken. So in this case, the point is, we can, if I'm not mistaken, maybe in Snezhnaya we can, but at the moment it's only one Fatui Harbinger per version. We got Child, we got AKA Wanderer, you know, like, which, let's say, was Fatui Harbinger, but then lost his Gnosis. So yeah. Then we got Arlecchino, and now like Colombina's turn.
I'm going in. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Oh, come on.
Fräulein.
For real. Yeah, okay. That burst, by the way, Official's burst, it's sometimes so annoying because even though that burst heals you with Constellation 5, I think, or something like that, you don't have immunity, and you cannot cancel it. So yeah, one hit just kill you. Oh god, I don't like Capitano, but he looks pretty cool. I always like gold Fatui Harbingers. Do you know when Arlecchino rerun? Arlecchino's rerun most likely
Everything is negotiable,
in a
except overtime.
like in a 5.4 or in a 5.5. You know why? It's right before, or maybe a little bit early. You know why? Just a second. Maybe with Pyro Archon 5.3, 5.4, but definitely before Colombina. And Arlecchino, yeah, she's crazy.
Get them. Oz, reveal thyself. Off we go.
Let me get that energy back first.
Nice and spicy. Judgment. You can't run. Everybody stand! Eat this!
Lights out.
Judgment! Let's light it up!
Actually, you can dodge it, but I can't.
You can... Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
No! Did I ruin everything?
How is it possible? Just one shot for real? Okay.
Oz, reveal!
Yeah, I haven't done it for a long time.
Yeah! Everybody stand! Punishment!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Judgment! Let's light it up!
I'm the frying pan.
You can't run! Teamwork is dreamwork!
You're toast!
Yeah!
Lights out.
Judgment! By royal decree!
What a new kid!
Nice and spicy! You can't run! Let's light it up! Yeah! Oz, reveal! Going in! You can't run!
No rest for the wicked.
Yeah, usually yes, I die a couple times. He's pretty annoying boss, by the way, but you know, like what's the... I already killed him. If you want to kill them and you haven't done it yet, you just go right here, by the way. And you can easily kill him. Unfortunately, yes, you can easily like kill him without taking any damage, like from this place. If you use Nahida, Yao Yao, Fischl or Raiden, something like that. So yeah, I will show you tomorrow. Now it's like... Is the top broken with 4-star car? It's a little bit, you know why? Just like Mila. In 5.4 Arlecchino run and Neuvillette run. In 5.1 I need Neuvillette too. Oh, 5.4, right? Arlecchino. It's a yes. I mean, it's definitely before. It's definitely before Colombina. So yeah, and 5.4, yes. It's like maybe with Arlecchino, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know exactly, but yes, maybe. Okay, let me go to do some. And yes, by the way, couple streams ago, like there was a viewer with like the nick it was Z5419 something like that, and he told about like a dragon spine moon bug, you know. And I will check it because I did it off camera, and it's really like moon is going to like right, like so speedy with a speed. I will check it now. Just a second. Let me do one domain. About Arlecchino, guys, by the way, if you don't have Arlecchino, I would say Arlecchino at the moment, even at Constellation 1, yes, at Constellation 1, she is like a little bit, you know, like not difficult to use, but you need to get used to it. Because like when I first got her, she was like pretty tricky. But now, she's just crazy. You know why? That infusion, she like just crazy with infusion. She don't lose that infusion. I usually use like the team like this. Kazuha, Arlecchino, not Shinchu, Emily, and maybe let's go like Bennett is not a bad option. Oh yeah, it's a 4. and Bennett.
It would be my honor.
You can like, instead of Emily, you can use any other character, by the way. You can go like Shinchu, not a bad option. You can go Official, by the way, because she is good in Overlord teams as well. You can go Mono Pyro team with Arlecchino. Yeah, she's crazy.
Clouds high. The bird.
Russian floral!
And why she is good? Like, even though you switch to another character, she doesn't lose that infusion. You see? Like, it's in red. It means she has that pyro infusion at the moment. And it depends on that bond of life. Until you have it, you can like get rid of this by getting some healed, by healing. I don't think if I can. No, I can't. Yeah, unfortunately Bennett cannot heal like, yeah, over 70%. No, don't go for Arlecchino's weapon. Like, why I got that weapon? Because I was like 30 PD away from the weapon, that's why. But no need to go for that weapon. That weapon, by the way, is super trash. You know why? Because you cannot use this weapon on any other characters, unfortunately. It's better to go for this one if you have it, or like if you get it in the future. You can use stuff for Homa. You can use White Tassel. By the way, White Tassel is not a bad option. Let me switch to White Tassel and go for Spiral Abyss. White Tassel is not a bad option at all. And you know, like, why that weapon is bad, by the way, let me explain. Don't get me wrong, for Arlecchino, her signature weapon is #1, yes. But the problem with that weapon, like, on the first place, it's Grand Bond of Life. We don't have so many Bond of Life characters, and I don't think we will get more than that. Maybe some supportive characters, because, like, let's say Bond of Life is already dead. You know why? Because let's say it's like that, even though Arlecchino is super broken. So yeah, other than that, charge attack hits an opponents, like, it's like when charge attack hits an opponents. This effect can be triggered like up to only once every 14 seconds, which is low. In addition, when a equipment character has a Bond of Life, only they gain 20% damage bonus. And also, like, if the value of the Bond of Life is greater. So it's like this weapon rely on Bond of Life. It means it's useless for any other characters. Instead of this one is great. Like, it can be used on, it's like Shao's signature weapon, by the way. It can be easily used on Arlecchino, not a bad damage. You can use stuff for Home if you have. You can use this one, White Tassel is pretty good. You can use Deathmatch, R1 is also not a bad option. Unfortunately, Catch is not a great option because, like, she's a normal attack damage. You can use maybe Favonius one, but I wouldn't suggest you. You can use Dragon's Bane for Wape teams, by the way. Not a bad option at all. So yeah, you have a crazy amount of option. This one, no, this one is not. So yeah, this one, Blackcliff Pole, is not a bad option also. So yeah, you have ton of like weapons, but don't go for this weapon. It's like, yes, it looks cool on Arlecchino, but it's overall it's bad because like none of the other characters can use it. I examined this and noticed that you can try it now. When Arlecchino jump, she always down her legs, same place. Oh, for real? I didn't know that. Oh. I mean, Maybe it depends on boys and girls, you know? Because like, looks like Emily has the same.
What is the situation?
No, it's not like that. Like, Raiden has the same. It's only because of like a character model, by the way. You know, you see? It's only because like the same, because let's say Arlecchino and just a second, guys. Let me just join my friend and do a couple runs. No, it's like if you check, like Raiden does the same. Raiden does the same. It's about the models, by the way, because like Arlecchino and Raiden tall models, and that's why. Oh yeah, by the way, let me go like the characters like. Allah, it's Anemo. It's not a great option. Let me switch Anemo with Yelan.
Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed!
Gotcha. Things are about to get tight.
Watch out!
Overruled! This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Here comes the catch.
Oh, Fabo. Hi, Fabo. Opfer. Oh. So yeah, I will try. Oh yeah, by the way, so yeah, by the way, that's like she's with a white tassel. So yeah, no need to go for her signature weapon. White tassel is completely okay. And it's increased normal attack damage as well, by the way. So yeah, with Bennett, by the way, this weapon is crazy. Especially with Bennett.
Take it easy. Gotcha. Game's up. It's over.
So White Tassel is not a bad option. Yes, like Jade Spear is way better. But if you don't have it, like go for White, like at least for now, like White Tassel is or like no need to go for that signature. That signature is like, let's say, even if you will be pretty lucky enough, unfortunately, you cannot use that weapon on any other characters. Oh, for real, that's crazy actually. Can you use Neuvillette against this boss? Let me... Oh yeah, of course. I can. Let me go Neuvillette with Raiden, if you don't mind. It's kinda like... Because you know why? You need, like, since it's animal, Raiden is a pretty good... Unfortunately, like, Neuvillette is not... Like, let's say he's good. The problem with Neuvillette, you need a lot of energy. Yeah. And like for me, let's say, let me show you. It's better to have like 130 plus energy recharge. 135 is okay, you know? If you have less than that, it's a little bit tricky. Like, yeah, it's a little bit difficult. Because like, he needs that energy.
Settle down.
But damage-wise, yes, Neuvillette is crazy. You see, he's just insane.
Hey there!
Bow your head.
So yeah, both of them are like, okay, if you ask me, like both these characters, like Neuvillette and Arlecchino, if you have extra Primogems, they are pretty good characters. Like, I don't want to say they must have, but you know, they will increase, like, they are so convenient and easy to use, then you will not regret. So yeah, both of them, like Arlecchino and Neuvillette. Neuvillette can be used with so many different team comps.
How brilliant!
Actually, this like actually it's good. You know why? Because 189 and you will get about 120 in 5.0 alone, which is crazy. Like, enjoy it. If you can save Primogems, that is crazy. Okay, let me try. You know why? Because usually gacha games likes when you like when you spend all of your Primogems and spend some more than that. You know, like do some, I don't know, like some investment, which I wouldn't suggest, because like this game is free to play. Yes, of course, if you like some characters, want constellation, something like that, then yes, you can. But overall, yeah, it's not it's not like you don't need to do that. And saving, like, it's not a bad way to get the characters you want. Because in a 5.0 we will get crazy, like crazy different characters, like let's say Xianyun and Pyroarchon. Let's say must-have character, right? On top of that, we will get the Chaska. We still don't know abilities, but let's say like she like sounds pretty promising. I mean, that flying abilities, you know, main animo DPS. Also, we will get Columbina, which definitely going to be insane DPS character, most likely on field. Even though she's cryo, I hope they will give her like kinda pretty super abilities and mechanic. Because usually, if you know cryo characters, if you notice, I don't use cryo characters so much. The only one which I use a lot it's Diona, because she's crazy support, and Rosaria. That's it. I don't use any other characters so much because cryo is a little bit like not so powerful. I mean, yes, even though I have Ayaka, you know, I have Ganyu, kinda like that. Lila is also pretty cool, by the way. Her shield is just crazy. But yes, it's better to save if you're chasing some specific character. Okay, let me show this team with Arlecchino, like Kazuha, and with like White Tessel. Kazuha, Arlecchino, Bennett, and this one. Chaska is an ammo bow user DPS. Yes. I mean, like, according to the info we have, what flying abilities for real? It's about Oski. Like, each Natlan character have its own unique ability, like exploration ability. And Chaska most likely will get some kind of flying abilities. And if you notice, if you notice, if you like check her outfit, by the way, her outfit looks like a wings. Just check it on a picture, you will see it. Okay, it's like, oh yeah, it's like this pose.
Overrule! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the path. Let's light it up!
I'm going in!
Laid bare.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a
Everlasting as the moon. Overrule. Wind strike.
body and
Teamwork is dreamwork!
witness the power.
Yeah, you can do way faster, you just need to get too used to it. But still, I mean, like, that White Tessel is not a bad weapon at all. I mean, that... and by the way, my build with... it's not her signature. I don't use Whimsy. I use Gladset. Constellation 0 and Talents is like 10, 8, 8. So yeah, maybe I will do like 9 for this one, but I'm not sure at the moment. So yeah, and overall stat is like 72 to 216. Yes, pretty good stats, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, like her signature is not like, yes, with signature you can do better damage. The problem with that signature, it's only good for Arlecchino. Alright, let me do one more domain run, and it's about that, because like it's a little bit late here. Ganyu type. Ganyu type. Benny is the best. Benny is a crazy character, yes, I agree with you, because like, let's say these 4-star characters like Benny, Bennett, Shinchu, Sucrose, Rosa, they all pretty good supportive characters. And if you need, like, let's say let's say you have like DPS characters like Arlecchino, right? You still can go with some 4-stars like Shinchu, Bennett, Shanling, Sucrose, they're pretty good. Yao Yao, Shinobu. I can show you my 4-star, which like I think worth to build. I mean, like, because they are pretty cool. Like, let's say not cool. Cool is not a. Let's say they are pretty useful. Oh yeah, let me show my like auto team, by the way. I like mentioned it like earlier. Earlier, it's like Dia, it's Furina, Raiden, and Nahida. Just crazy team. Crazy team, by the way. I like this team so much. Unfortunately, my Dia is Constellation 1, but I will get her anyway.
There is no...
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom! Shower me with... I see everything!
Illusion shattered!
Everyone hold hands! Sharing my knowledge!
Yeah,
You ain't messing around! Let's get it on!
that's it. You just use her skills and that's it. And no need to do anything else. Crazy team, by the way. I use this team in Spiral Abyss. It's pretty okay, pretty useful. You can go, instead of Furina, by the way, you can go Neuvillette. And Neuvillette is just crazy. Alright, not this time. Oh, hi Kakarot, how are you doing? Chaska outfit really looks... Yes, actually yes. If you notice that, yeah, it's like wings. That's why most likely, yes, she will get that flying abilities. Maybe that's why it's so weird actually. Because like all of the players said that her outfit, it's like kinda, you know, like colors. It's kinda weird. But it looks like wings, yeah. Okay guys, like let me use that scan box real quick, maybe. Do you know if at first time seeing her, she's a cryo character, but Hoyo changed her elements to animal? Oh yeah, about like Chaska, yes. Yes, it was exactly like you said, yeah. Like firstly when we saw her, she was cryo. But after that they changed to animal. Most likely they like, you know why? Usually Hoyoverse did something like that on purpose. And by the way, about the banner, guys, if you know, they showed us the banner, and the banner is going to be like Xianyun, right? We will get, let's say it's Kachina and Bennett. But you know what? I don't think we will get this banner. I think we will get Xianyun, we will get Kachina, and we will not get Bennett. We will get different character. So yeah, usually Hoyoverse doing things like that, and that the same thing happened couple patches ago. They showed the banner but then changed it. So I don't think we will get Bennett. Just keep that in mind. Maybe any other character, but not Bennett. You know why? Because Kachina is natlan, and Xianyun, by the way, not a bad option for Mualani, if you ask me. You know why? Because she gives you some shield, and she can apply pyro at the same time. Not a bad character. Well, even without constellation, by the way. Because all of her constellation is kinda, I don't know. Like for me, she is constellation 6, but I don't use her at all. She has a shield ability, like with her skill. And yes, that burst gives you like pretty, let's say mediocre damage. But that skill gives you like, it's... And shield duration 20 seconds and cooldown is 18 seconds, which not bad. Scales on defense, you know. You can use that new claymore on her easily, you know. So yeah, that's why I think Xianyun, Kachina, and maybe another 4-star character. We'll see though, we'll see. I mean, like it's a little bit early to say. But not early, we will get some info, yeah. In a couple days, by the way. Maybe tomorrow or in a couple days, about 4-star, by the way, after drip marketing, if I'm not mistaken. Alright guys, so it's a little bit late. Let me just use that scan box real quick. I hope I can get something. Just a second. Let me just immediately do that, because like that's I don't want to say it looks promising, but why not? If I can get crit damage, would be nice. Okay, nice. Attack. Anyway, I will keep it. Why not? Because it's not a bad piece, by the way. Okay. Just at least something, you know? Some luck. Because I don't have pretty good... Yeah, I have this one. But it's without energy recharge. So I don't have pretty good plume, unfortunately. Anyway, I will keep it. But if you want me to, I can level it up. Guys, it's up to you. High CD rate. Yes, actually, if you want me to, I can... Thanks for your stream. Oh, you're welcome, Yoni. You're welcome. If you want me to, I can level that. Like, I don't have enough. Let me level up. Why not? I don't have enough, but I will spend all of them. Like, except this one. Don't get me wrong. Oh, nice. Okay. It's so satisfying when you get the crit damage, you know? And double bones. Not gonna lie. Alright. Actually, it's maybe not a bad option, but yeah, more crit damage would be nice. Okay. Okay, let me try if I can. No, it's not enough. So unfortunately, yeah, it's not enough. And I spent all of my... Anyway, I will finish it tomorrow. So yeah, it's not bad. Another crit damage would be nice, actually. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Navia need attack, nice, but... Yes, Navia needs that attack, but yes, crit damage, let's say about 3k attack is more than enough for Navia. You know why? Because if you use Bennett, Bennett can give her like pretty
Something you wish to
crazy
report?
amount of attack by using that
You have
burst.
my undivided
So yeah, you will be
attention.
completely okay with Bennett, and Bennett is not a bad option for Navia actually, you know? I would suggest to go, if you use Navia, always go for with Bennett. You can skip Furina, but Bennett is mandatory, he's crazy character. Alright guys. Yeah, my lucky team, yes exactly, my lucky team Kakarot. Is tenacity good on the... Yes, you can use tenacity on... By the way, that tenacity set, you can use... Let me... Just a second. This tenacity set can be used on all... Literally on all off-fielders. You can use on Furina, by the way. I use that, not a bad option. You know why? Because she gives you additional 20 attacks, and those saloon members pretty like has 25 seconds on field. You can use it on Dia, not a bad option at all. You can use it on even on Raiden, by the way. You can use it on Cookie Shinobu. Yes, like Raiden and Cookie has pretty good options, but Dia and Furina, not bad. You know why? Because of... Yes, you will get less damage from Furina, but you can get enough HP. because this set gives you 2 pieces gives you HP and 3 pieces gives you additional attack and shield strength. So yeah, not a bad option. Dia, I tested on Dia, which is not bad, and I tested on Furina. The only problem is if you go for like DPS team, then yes, you can use this set. But if you use mostly, let's say, transformative reactions, you know, like Hyper Bloom, Burgeon, Electrocharge, etc., this set is not so great. You mostly need Elemental Mastery. Like, let's say, if you use Dia with EM, like you need EM, it's not a great option to go for that set and EM at the same time, because usually you get one of this. But it's up to you. If you can do that, why not? Like, you can test it. But yes, Dia and Furina is not a bad characters to use this set, because it increases damage.
Staring into my eyes is
And also, by the
ill-advised.
way, on top of Furina's burst, I mean buff, as 300 Fanfare stack, you can get like 20% more attack damage bonus, which is crazy.
I can't promise you'll like what you see.
That's why, by the way, let me show you, that's why I usually use like all of my trash artifacts to get that tenacity. Tenacity is pretty cool and useful set. Oh yeah, actually yes. Actually, Furina's Constellation 6 is crazy. I'm doing Raiden, Chivalrous, Dia and Benny Overlord. Not a bad team, Kakarot, by the way. Because like Chivalrous, but it's like Overlord and Raiden is DPS Raiden most likely. In this case, yes, not a bad team, by the way. Yes, actually yes, it's possible. You know why? Because Furina's Constellation 6, last one, gives her Hydro Infusion, and on top of that, so yeah, this one you get enough HP, and what's on? Which cannot be overridden by any other element fusion. Damage is also increased, but yes, most likely that dude who used like Furina with 100k leveled up to level 10. Most likely is that, you know. Then because of that, yes, you can get enough. So yeah, even though multiplier is low, you can get enough damage. It's possible. Second Hydro, level 10 talent. So yeah, it's possible. 100k is possible, and that's infusion. It's Hydro damage. Yeah, Constellation 6, like mostly of this character with Constellation 6 is insane. By the way, Yelan, Constellation 6 is also crazy. I mean this one. With Constellation 6, she's just insane. She's just insanely character, by the way. She's super character. Alright guys, this is it for today. I will be online tomorrow, so yeah, feel free to join guys. So yeah, it's a little bit late here, I'm sorry about that. But I hope we will get some news tomorrow, maybe some like about the 4-star banner, you know, maybe we can get some drip marketing. I don't think we, like, yes, it's usually like 2 or 3 days before main patch, I mean like before the patch. But we'll see, why not? Okay, yes guys, thanks for joining once again, and yes, bye bye guys.